Hey guys, today I want to talk to you a little bit about reloaded ammo. I personally prefer to shoot reloaded ammo just because it's cheaper. I like to look for a good deal, and from what I can tell, I've bought BVAC, USA ammo, and a couple other brands that I don't remember of reloaded ammo, and I haven't really ever had a problem with any of them. I've shot them in the XD. These are the mags for the XTM, the XD, and this is a Glock magazine that I use for my Just Right 9mm carbine, which I absolutely love, by the way. I've shot these different types of reloaded ammo through all three of these guns, and I've never had a hiccup really as far as the ammo being a problem. BVAC mainly uses reloaded brass ammo, like you can see here. The ammo, or the bullets themselves, are rather dinged up and not very pretty. They are shiny, but they got lots of marks on them. They also have these, what I think are aluminum cased reloaded bullets, which I think look pretty cool. There were about 50 of these in a box of 1,000 rounds that I bought. As you can see here, the slugs themselves are rather beat up, but from what I can tell, they've been fairly accurate. I've tested them out to about 50 yards, and I haven't had any problems as far as really, being less accurate than, for example, your typical Federal or Winchester white box or anything like that. Now, some people really dislike reloaded ammo, and they have a good reason. It's because of pressure testing and not being sure if a casing is going to split open, for example, like this one. This one I shot out of my Just Right carbine, and for some reason it cracked right down the middle after shooting it. I was lucky to find this cartridge after it had been shot out, but I didn't even notice anything different happening in the gun. I don't know why it split. It obviously, for part of the reason, is because it the pressure that is required, wasn't met. This shell obviously wasn't supposed to have been used. This was by BVAC, which some people consider to be one of the worst reloaded ammo manufacturers, but I truly really like. Again, I didn't really have any problems with it. I'll give you a close-up look. Here you can see how the casing split open. It was a very crisp cutting or opening of it, and again, I didn't have any problems. I did notice that a couple of the shells had kind of a ripped rim, or rather like a divot or a cutout at the top, and maybe this was one of those that had a very slight cut in the top of it, which led to the shell cracking. That could have been one of the reasons. It's definitely plausible, and I think makes the most amount of sense. Out of 1,000, I shot 1,000 rounds of BVAC, and I've had one casing rip open like that, and it didn't have any problems. So you got to ask yourself, is it worth the $30, $40 that you save? And for me, it is. So I find the quality and the accuracy of BVAC, as well as, for example, USA ammo. They no longer reload, but for the most part, I can tell that reloaded ammo is accurate, it is reliable, it is clean. I don't find it to be any dirtier than any other type of Winchester white box or Remington, UMC, or Federal, whatever it may be. I don't find it to be less accurate or any dirtier, but you do run the risk of having a casing break like this. So when you're out looking for ammo, ask yourself, what do you want out of your ammo? And for me, I'm just fine with having these every now and again. To save $40 every 1,000 rounds, that's worth it for me. This is Mr. College Prepper reminding you that if you fail to prepare, you are preparing for failure.